Welcome to the show, everybody. We had just had the pleasure of talking to Allison from ZiegenVine Homestead. We got to learn a lot about goat yoga, what homesteading means, farm stays. What else did we talk about, gentlemen?
Goat soap?
Goat soap?
And rectangular pupils.
That's right. I have a fear of goat eyeballs, goat pupils. They're terrifying. Have you seen them? Demonize. I'm just saying.
Well, it's the opposite of what the goats are like, though. So let's just focus.
That's true.
Quinn's thing.
Quinn's
No, that's just a personal problem that I have. But
He's gonna have a nightmare tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, every night.
So you think it's goats that are screaming, but it's actually him.
Yeah. It's me waking up from a nightmare. How about we listen?
Let it roll.
How about we let it roll and get to the actual chat with Allison?
That would be nice.
So what is?
Penelope.
Did you pull it up? Is that what you're doing, or is that just you're showing off your computer?
She's getting us back on task.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's back on task.
Oh, some inspiration.
Yeah.
So
Well, we couldn't go to the farm to be with the goat, so I brought the goat from the farm.
to the
for
office.
audio listeners, there's a picture of a goat on a laptop.
Should have
It's the
brought some babies
spirit.
in.
It's the spirit. I'll put a goat sound effect right here. That's right. It'll just
Nailed it. Nailed it. She's been practicing.
Yeah.
No, this is from your the goat. The photo of the goat is from your farm. Who is that?
That's Penelope.
Penelope. Okay.
She's the one who is extremely pregnant right now.
Oh, really?
Extremely.
Like ready any day.
Well, I thought she was due this weekend, but she did not kid.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He's kidding all the time.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Open that.
I haven't slept much this week, so I'm just preparing everyone ahead of time for that.
Do you name all the goats? Do they all have names?
All of the goats have
All
names. You going to
That's
ask me to
awesome.
list them?
No.
No,
When I come visit, yes.
just
my God.
Well, I did see you on Facebook. I think was Clover's one of the mothers, right? And
Yes.
then is it Clancy?
Clancy's her baby, yes.
Oh yeah. He looks like a fun little guy.
He is a blast.
Clancy.
Yeah,
Yes.
playful.
Then we have Henry and Ewan, like Ewan McGregor.
Oh, really?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
If Penelope kids,
That's Obi-Wan will be the next name.
Yeah.
no, it has
Goes
to
out
be
there
a,
with a lightsaber.
has to be a P name.
A P name.
Penelope.
Oh, I
so
see.
the
I see. I
alliteration.
see.
Nice.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Wow.
Wow. We have
Take the
gone-
mic away from
We
him.
haven't.
I'll just stop talking.
You know,
usually
Allison,
doesn't
we
talk.
don't usually give him a mic.
yeah, there's usually
But,
two guests.
Yeah. Lack of foresight for us, I guess.
I'll just mute myself.
I just went to the Prattsburg school recently and was showing the kids this picture of the goat whose name I did not know, but they were all excited to see the goat. And I told them about, your establishment. And so all of our viewers, oh yeah, we don't have any. No, we didn't want to torment people. We didn't want to torment people. with
Wow.
it. But maybe we can kind of visually describe.
For all
The
of
farm.
you 11 people
Yeah,
listening.
they're all unsubscribed now. Thanks, Dave.
Click. Wow.
You weren't good enough
Dear
for Dave.
Mom, please subscribe. Yeah. So, I mean, we're not at the farm, which would have been fun, but it probably a little
Noisy.
Yeah. What's it like there these days?
Green.
Yeah.
We're mowing a lot because the goats really don't like grass unless they have to eat it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
We just celebrated our cow's first birthday
Oh, I saw that.
Nice.
And apparently you sing happy birthday.
to the dog, or to the cow. Yes.
Nice. Do you sing it to the dog?
No, because we don't know her birthday.
Oh. Okay. Wow. That must.
Same with my dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know how old he is.
Same with Quinn. We don't know his
Yeah,
birthday either.
Today is his anniversary.
That's right.
Yeah. Happy
For work.
anniversary.
Hey.
He's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
So Craig has not been to ZiegenVine Homestead.
Don't hold it against me.
Yeah. Let's start
For
with the
2
hardest
years,
question.
they kept me in the office. They wouldn't let me out. So.
Well, it was
Okay,
for the
well.
safety of the public, Well,
that's
but then,
outdoor activities. So.
Now is the time to get out and do activities in the
Yes.
Finger Lakes.
yes, it is a good time. And a great place to go would be ZiegenVine Homestead.
Absolutely.
To do some goat yoga.
Goat yoga.
Yes. You can do goat yoga.
Yeah.
The latest thing we built was a tiny house. Technically, it's a hunting cabin for Randy, but we also rent it out through Hip Camp so people can come do a farm stay. That particular cabin, so to speak, we don't allow dogs in because Randy's allergic to all of the farm animals.
Yeah. me too.
That seems
So that's
challenging
Yeah,
to run a farm.
it is. I can imagine. I was going to ask about that because I mean I get allergy injections and I have for decades. And how does he handle that? Because I mean, being outside is challenging enough, right? The environment
Keeps them indoors.
I keep him working on the sawmill.
Yeah, right. Just so he doesn't think about the fact that he can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He washes his hands quite a bit. Before we moved to the farm, he went to an allergist and did series of shots, and he had suggested that we get a dog. And when he and I met, I had kind of come to this decision that I'm fine not having any animals in my life. And then he says, "Hey, let's buy a farm." I'm like, "Are you nuts?"
Yeah.
So we got a German Shepherd at that time,
Right.
and he's managed to not die on me. So
Yeah,
that's really
good.
great.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the concept of the allergy injection is, you know, you're injecting something you're allergic to into your system. So
Build up
being
tolerance.
around a dog, being around a dog, if you're doing it in stages, eventually you could
And then they went from a dog to
to
a
a
whole
farm. Yeah.
So I'm missing the connection.
I mean, you've got cows. But then you've got cows, goats, chicken, horse, right? Do you
No,
have
we
horse?
don't have
No.
any horses.
Oh, see,
I
that's the
think
next
a
job.
horse would kill him.
Uh-oh.
We have a couple granddaughters that have begged him for horses, though. So he keeps saying, "We should get a horse." I'm like,
Probably not.
"No, probably not.
Don't want to die.
No."
No.
The cabin you mentioned. Now, do you have more than one cabin?
We do. So we have a woods cabin, which is completely off grid. There's no running water, no electricity. There is a very nice wood stove in it. We recently remodeled that cabin. I say remodeled, we insulated it and added new siding to it. So it stays cooler in the summer and definitely can stay. I think we had campers over the winter get it up to 90 degrees inside.
Oh,
Nice.
cozy.
They're heating the outside for you. So what is the concept of a farm stay? For some of us, that's kind of an unusual or an uncommon thing. So can you explain that a little?
For people who come to our farm, they have an opportunity to visit with the animals. They can walk around with me while I do chores, or they can just, seclude themselves into the cabin. So they have a choice. They don't have to come do chores, or they don't have to walk around the farm, but most people at least like to meet the animals, especially now with the baby goats.
That's cool. They are adorable little
Yeah.
kids.
They are kids.
Yes, they are.
So how does a goat do yoga?
So goats don't actually do yoga.
He's been waiting all day.
I've been waiting for that.
He's-
We prepped for this.
So
Which is kind of scary when you hear it.
because we are a farm, we like to let the farm animals be animals. We don't force them. We don't put them in tutus. We don't try to make them look cute, even though they're pretty darn cute without a tutu on them. We just let them kind of wander around while people are doing yoga. We have some great yoga instructors that have worked with us for the past 8 seasons. This is our 8th season this year. So they've stuck with us through these years. And they both have a really great kind of bond with the animals. And yoga just kind of flows. And people have a choice. They don't have to do yoga. They can just, cuddle with a
yeah.
baby goat.
Yeah, goat cuddling, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Yep.
Now, is this similar to how sometimes you see online them like they jump all over you and jump on your back? Has that happened, or is that not the kind of?
We do not encourage our goats to jump on people because our goats are not miniature goats when they become adults.
Oh, gotcha.
So babies have walked on people. We have a yoga instructor. Last year was the first year in 7 seasons that she had a goat walk on her. And then this year we've had actually Clancy, our little baby boy goat. He's a young buck right now.
He looks like
Adventurous.
He is very adventurous, and he has walked on people, jumped on people, not hard on their back, but
Right.
he likes to get up in there.
He sees an obstacle and
personable.
will achieve it.
Yes, very personal.
Wait until he's full grown.
I saw the video of him. It looked like he was moonwalking and then hopping, and I'm like, this guy, I got to meet this guy. He's groovy. No, that's very cool. And I think it's an interesting concept because some people who come probably are expecting to do yoga, and I know.
Sorry, I was trying to mute it.
Oh,
What was it?
Panic at the Disco.
that was her get out of here. Please
Time's
call me
up,
in
I'm
5 minutes. Just
You've
in
made
case
a
it doesn't
mistake.
work.
It's time to go.
Well, I mean, you've had because I know I've sent some yoginis, your way.
Oh, stop. Is that what they're called?
Yogis.
You think I just made it up?
Yoginis?
Look it up, buddy. I'm a certified yogini. Just letting you know.
Oh,
I'm certifiable
learn something
anyway.
new.
Yep, it is a word.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow. All right. I take it back.
Wow. Little faith I have in my coworkers here. But some people show up intentionally to do yoga, and how do they react once the goats are there? I mean, obviously they know that's going to happen because it's not like they're going to an indoor studio, but what's the reaction like usually?
It depends on if they're a yogini, like
Yeah.
if they're somebody who does yoga religiously, regularly, has a schedule, they go to studios. Some people use the goats as a way to see if they can concentrate on doing yoga. And then you have people who maybe don't take yoga quite so seriously, and they're there for the goats. So it depends on the individual. Some people really enjoy it. I don't think we've had anybody say, oh, this was awful. Never has anybody said, oh, this was
I would
awful.
think you would avoid it if you don't want the distraction of the goats, right? So you
Yeah, I mean, you're going in
come
ahead
if-
knowing what you're getting
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
Most people do. We do private sessions where they surprise somebody and they have no idea that that's what they're there for.
Now that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done some bachelorette sessions where they show up and the bride-to-be is like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Do you ever have people who, you hear go yoga and you're like, you kind of have an idea if you haven't done it before, and then you see them because the way you release them, it's like a little mini stampede in a way. So does anybody ever kind of just go, oh my, wait, hold on, what did I sign up for?
Yes, we have had a couple people. There's one person who was sitting on their yoga mat and all of a sudden the goats come running out and she jumps up and it's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. But by the end she was picking up goats and having a great time.
So always a positive experience. Okay, good.
We have had people who show up who do not like animals. It's like they have never lived on a farm. They've never been to a farm. They're from the city. They do not want to necessarily be around animals, but by the end of the yoga session, they're all about the animals.
Yeah, they give in.
I mean, what a great way, though, to interact without, especially to something that you've never been around, unless you're allergic.
Yes, unless you're allergic. Wash your hands.
Does Randy do goat yoga?
No,
No?
he does not do goat yoga.
He's just over there starting to saw.
He on chilly days he will start a little campfire for us, and usually when all the yogis show up, he's like headed to the barn
Okay.
to not make noise.
Yeah. Good.
Can't make noise doing yoga.
You disrupt the zen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that
See, I know words.
yoga is about turning inward, right? That's what yoga is about. So
Yes.
that could be a nice challenge for someone, like you mentioned, to block out the goats, but yet at the same time, they're so personable. Can you talk about their personalities a little? Because if people have never been around a goat, they might not have any idea what it's like.
So if you were to take a goat, just any old farm goat, and put them out in a field and ignore them, not spend any time with them, they're not going to be very friendly. Our goats get a lot of socialization. I spend a lot of time in the barn with them. So yes, they definitely have personalities. Cora is our herd queen, and she is in charge. She's kind of pushy with the other goats, not necessarily with people, but she's the head goat. Clancy, little Mr. Personality this year. He's a fun one. His mom, Clover, is pretty personable. We have Hope, who is not, and she is Henry's mom. So Henry's one of our new kids, and she's like, she wants nothing to do with people. Just wears her kid and don't
me
touch
alone.
her.
Right.
I might have to take Henry to meet Henry. My
Yes,
son's
you
name is
should.
Henry. So he would like to meet Henry. I will.
Will Nolan be upset that there's not? Is there a
Is
Nolan?
there a Nolan?
There's not a Nolan.
Yet.
Maybe next year.
Here's a 20.
You have to get a mom named with an N name, right?
Yeah, I have to get a
Nadia.
mom with an N name.
Yeah.
So I need to have some girls this year.
I have maybe a scientific question about goats. That is random, but something that I always was fascinated / slightly weirded out by is the rectangular pupils, because it's not normal. Like to me, I'm like, what are you looking?
It is for a goat, and so goats are a prey animal. So that rectangular pupil helps them see. It's not a 360 view, but it is it 290? It's like They have great vision back
Peripheral
behind their
vision.
head. Sorry, I'm gesturing and you can't see that.
We see it.
So they're a prey animal. They have to be able to see all around
Right.
them. And that's something else is we don't remove the horns from our goats because they're a prey animal. We're on 103 acres. There are predators. So we want them to be able to defend themselves.
So if I just not noticed, do other animals have those pupils, like horses and cows?
Cows are not rectangular.
Okay.
I don't
Is
know
it a
about
unique
horses.
thing to goats? Because I've only seen it on goats before. That's why I was curious if it's like something super special.
Sheep,
Sheep? Okay. Kind of like goats.
yeah, also a prey animal.
Kind of like them. Yeah.
I don't know that answer,
Oh.
but I can look it up and find out for you.
No. I can do the
We got
research
a new
myself.
task for Quinn.
Yeah. I should have looked it up. I didn't-
When you're looking up yogini, you look up what animals have rectangular or actually like it's almost like the fish eye in a camera though.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
not a complete 360, but it
Wide
kinda
angle
has that-
fish
yeah.
eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But they're not fish.
I can imagine seeing that way for more than 2 seconds.
So I just looked it up, and it says as the animals raise and lower their heads to eat, their eyes automatically rotate so that the pupils remain parallel to the ground,
Ooh.
so they can still see level, and not like if you turn your head, you're
I'd
going to
fall
see
down.
sideways. They don't see sideways; they see everything level all the time.
Oh. Like a gimbal.
That's trippy.
That
That's
is
pretty cool.
trippy.
So thanks,
That's
Google.
nice. Thanks, Google.
a little mid-podcast Google search.
So maybe
What is he
you
doing
should
with his
use
phone over
the scientific Google or the education Google instead of just
Maybe I
regular
should.
Google to make
Yeah,
sure that's
I mean, maybe
accurate.
That's not true.
Some Facebook post.
It might be
he's reading.
true.
Yeah. It's like
from
it's like that.
Britannica.com
Oh, that's a good
Okay.
source, I think.
All right.
I believe that.
for now. I'll do a little more research later.
Oh, good. You know, one thing I never asked is like, so let's talk about where you're even located. So, ZiegenVine Homestead.
Is in Savona, New York, right down the road from the Mud Creek Bison Ranch.
That's right. You guys are pretty close, and you're about
Yep.
20 minutes from Corning, maybe like
Yep.
halfway between Corning and Bath, almost.
Yes, and we are maybe a mile and a half off the interstate.
Of 86, right? Yeah.
Very easy to get to.
Yep.
Now, the name ZiegenVine.
Is a combination between Randy's last name and my last name. We bought the farm before we got married, and his last name is Ziegenhagen, which in German, Ziege is goat, and I didn't say that correctly.
We won't hold it
not.
to you. Randy, did you hear that?
Maybe he'll listen to this podcast since he doesn't listen to mine.
Oh, geez. We might have 12. Yeah.
So it's Ziegenhagen is goat, and then like the hedge or the fence that keeps the goats in. That's what that means. And then my last name's Lavine, and in French, fine. Actually, I had somebody ask me if we had a winery, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Craig would be there.
That would be it.
Oh, that would get him there.
Yeah.
I was suggesting we have a bottle of wine for the podcast, but I was shot down. So
Was that at the upper
trying to-
level or at this
He's trying at
level?
The upper level.
upper level.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
He
some
was
great
trying to work it in.
great wineries in this area too. So
When people come to, you mentioned you have goat soap. So how does that work?
you wash
I
with
mean-
it. You don't know how soap works, Dave?
It's called a Mother's Day gift,
Oh.
a birthday gift, a Christmas gift to my wife.
Okay.
She loves goat soap.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Every
I mean,
holiday
I have
get
used
some.
soap. Thank you for pointing out to me the methodology behind using soap. But
Sorry.
no, that's. I would have done the same thing.
He deserved that
Yeah,
comeback.
I totally earned it. I totally earned it.
Based on the conversation when I walked in the room, I felt it was appropriate.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So,
She's been holding back.
yep. So I make goat milk soap with the milk from our goats, and then we have a farm store. We also
Chop,
have
chop,
it
chop.
available on our website, so people can buy it online if they come to visit, or they're gifted some soap and they
Right.
decide they really love it, then they can buy it online.
That's cool. So they can. Do they need to contact you if they're going to come out there though ahead of time to want to buy some? Okay.
Yes, we are open by appointment.
Right.
We have a busy schedule. Not saying that we don't just welcome people, but it's nice to have somebody show up with an appointment so that we know that they're coming. It also allows us to put our dog inside because we don't want her jumping on somebody's car.
Just out of curiosity, how is goat soap different from your average? Like, is there a different feel to it, or is it like?
Yes.
Is there? Okay.
I think there
don't know.
is.
It's smoother, like creamier or something.
It's
isn't it?
much
Yeah.
creamier. I use only milk. I don't use water in the soap making process, so it is much creamier. Goat milk. I'm gonna mess this up, but so goat milk has more natural skin related. There's words that I'm missing right now. I wasn't prepared for this conversation. It is very good for your skin, and it's not a detergent like the soap that you buy in the grocery store. It's a detergent, not actual soap. They call it soap, but it's
there's no like
detergent.
chemicals or anything.
Well, there is.
Okay.
So all soap has sodium hydroxide in it. You can't make soap without lye.
Gotcha.
But in the saponification process, the soap converts the lye. Sorry, I'm screwing this up. So the saponification process, the lye and the goat milk convert the oils into
Like a solid?
a solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a chemical reaction that crystallizes, and then the longer your soap cures, the harder the bar will be.
I think it's fascinating because, like, you think of milk or any dairy product, you don't think of it as something. You think of something that's edible or drinkable, not something that you just like put on your skin. Although I guess you can absorb stuff through your skin, so that I guess it does make sense.
You can, but with soap, you tend to rinse it off, so
That's true.
it's not a permanent thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a way to control the solidification process to like so that it stays like that smoother texture? Or does it just depend on the amount you put in? So you're saying it keeps drying out the more and like the longer it sits?
Which you want. You want a nice hard bar of soap. If you don't let it cure for longer, you're going to end up with a soap that's super soft, and then when you have it in the shower, it's just going to disintegrate and not last very long.
One or two showers, and
Then you have to go buy more.
Yeah.
So I want
Good business model for you.
I see your game.
No, I'm just joking.
So
I get it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
this whole process of me making soap started when my daughter bought me this really cute 3-ounce bar of soap from a craft fair. Not going to say who she bought it from. I can tell you that company is no longer in business. Anyway, not because of me. She bought me this amazing bar of soap, and I went to go buy another bar, and it was $10. And not that I'm cheap, but
Expensive bar of soap.
frugal. It was an expensive bar of soap, and I was like, I can't spend $10 on a bar of soap. Let's spend thousands on all this equipment to make soap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now I make my own, and I don't sell small bars. I sell 6-ounce bars at a very reasonable price.
And bars that are meant to last a little while.
Yes, not just disintegrate. So I do have lots of repeat customers, which is great.
I know people who've bought multiple times from you, and they really love your soap.
Thank you.
What else?
Depends.
What else do you sell at your shop?
Oh, we sell honey from our bees, which I just recently got new bees because my bees left.
Oh, wow.
So
God.
we're super.
I know. I think moment of silence.
Oh my
Moment of silence
we're
for
gone.
I was actually going to go, hey, have you ever done bee yoga? And then you're like, oh, my bees left.
They're not trying to get the people stung.
Yeah.
There's another allergy.
Yeah.
So we also tap our maple trees. We do it on a small scale. We're not large. It's kind of like we're a micro in that sense as far as the honey goes and as far as the maple syrup goes. We also have sold soy candles that my daughter was making, but she is kind of busy now, so she won't make the candles anymore. So that's something else I have to do. They grow up.
So you've got, you're talking about, micro producing, right? Micro production as far as the honey and the maple syrup. Is that relatively new? Because I wasn't aware of that until today.
We have done maple syrup for 3 years. And
Where you been?
we don't, it's not like this huge advertising campaign or anything. It's like we want to offer people things that we make on the farm.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
That's awesome.
And then the bees, I've had bees for over 2 winters. And then this last winter, they left like in the fall. So I was without bees all winter, which was fine because I didn't have to worry about them.
And now you have new bees.
I have new bees, thanks to another farm that they captured a swarm and let me have the bees.
I was gonna say, is there any what's the reason they would leave?
Not enough space. They needed more space, and I apparently didn't check them.
Gotcha.
Maybe they're
there's-
vagabonds.
Yeah,
You never know.
there could be a die off. Also, fortunately, that did not happen to these bees because when I opened the hive, there was not a pile of bees in there. So they left. They swarmed and went somewhere else, just either to go wild or to somebody else's hive.
How you talked about kind of the intention behind even doing the farming was to kind of reconnect with that, some of the things that are lost. Can you talk a little bit about, because you and Randy both have interesting backgrounds, which are quite different from the homesteading. Can you talk a little bit about those, and then, maybe some of the adjustments that you've had to make?
Okay, I did not clear talking about Randy with him.
Randy, is it okay? Yep, he said fine.
Okay. So Randy is a technician at a local company. He's super smart and super capable of like building things. And my background is in photography. So I spent 6 years in the Coast Guard, and I was a public affairs specialist in the Coast Guard. So I shouldn't be nervous when I'm on a mic or on camera, but I am horribly because I'm also an introvert. So there's that.
You're doing great.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
I feel the pain. I get it. Afterwards, you're going to be all like, oh.
So I'm always on the other side of the camera,
Yeah.
or the other side of the
Behind the
camera, whether
scenes,
it's a video camera or a still camera. And then left the Coast Guard, worked at a bank for a while, decided banking was not my forte, went back to school for photography, graduated that school, and got a job at another local establishment in the photography department, and I absolutely loved it. And I was there for 13 years, and then we had started the farm during that process. And I decided it was time for me to not be behind a dark curtain, and the environment was friendly for me to stay on the farm. So goats bring me a lot of joy.
Speaking of that, and hearing your background and everything, and Randy's as well, there doesn't seem like anything farm related is in there. So the sudden change in that, how was that? To me, that must have been at least somewhat of a nervous first experience to start out, right?
So I was completely against us buying a farm.
Okay.
It was like, no, that's too much work. I mean, we both work hard at work.
Absolutely.
And it was like, no, this is too much work. We shouldn't do that. And then we had some friends make a major life change. And it was like, well, if they can do this, maybe we could do a farm. And we don't have to, go all in.
How'd that work out for you?
I cannot imagine my life any other way. I absolutely love being on the farm. I hate actually leaving the farm, time off the farm. It's like, I need to get back to the farm. So even in the winter, I'm not a winter person. And, winters in New York can be great. But actually, ever since we bought the farm, winters are not that bad. Insulated coveralls, great thing.
Well, that's good. You're doing something for yourself.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think, sometimes, and it kind of aligns with yoga a little bit, but sometimes we don't listen to all of ourselves. Sometimes we kind of hush the voice inside and we don't necessarily go all in. We're kind of reluctant to try that, especially because, as Quinn said, it's juxtaposed. It's like complete opposite almost of some of the stuff you're doing. And the control, basically both of your jobs there's a lot of control there, right? And a lot of, now it's not only uncontrollable, but you're also in an environment that, there's so many variables, but you're listening to that part of yourself to give yourself the chance, and how rewarding that is. It
is unbelievably rewarding. And that is one reason why we've opened up the farm to have people come to stay or for yoga. It's our willingness to share the farm with other people so that they can at least have a taste of it. It's like, you don't have to do this. We get a lot of people that come to the farm that say, oh, we want to do this. We would love to have a piece of property and have animals and do this. It's not for everybody. It is definitely not for the faint of heart. And it takes a lot of work every day to check on animals and mow and get the hay off the field. We're very fortunate that we have a farm up the road that hays our field for us. But Randy is actually allergic to hay.
Yep.
But he's in the hay. He's in the back of that wagon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think you guys are the perfect example to tell people to always just try something new and just try it. You may like it, you might not like it. It might change your world. It might not be for you, but like you guys are like the perfect example of that.
Thank you.
Took the leap,
Exactly.
Right?
And endangering himself every day, doing it in a way, in a small doses. It's not
life
like,
on the line.
Yeah, but I mean, probably more discomfort, I would imagine, because I know for myself, it's like, you get you feel unwell. Let's just say.
Yeah, it's like
But-
you feel it in your
Yep,
lungs
your
and your
lungs.
chest and breathing and
Those
yeah.
little things.
That's why I take care of the animals.
Yeah.
He helps if it's like, I need you on this. He will help me. And he has helped shovel out the barns many, many times.
Right. Even with the
And
hay.
he pays for it
Oh, yeah.
afterward. Yeah.
It's just like going for a horseback ride. Like, I mean, I'm allergic to the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
animals and stuff. But I'm better on the horse out in the field than I
Okay.
am in the barn when we're
Yep.
getting ready. It's like I can't be in there with the
Yep.
hay.
So that's something he has not done, is ride a horse. And that is on his list to do hopefully this year.
Yeah.
And we know where we're going.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We know where we're going to do it. So can I mention them?
You collaborate
can,
with them too.
100%.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
We do. So Mountain Rose Farm,
great.
and also in Savona,
Yep.
on Bailey Road. They're amazing. Rachel and Emily are just awesome.
They're awesome.
And yeah, we do collaborate with them. They come out to our farm for farm trail days.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's another cool thing is, collaborating with another business that's also agriculturally based.
Yes.
That's got to be a lot of fun.
It is. And there's such a great community of local farms in Steuben County in general. So it's really wonderful to get to know the other farmers and to be able to do things together.
That's cool. I think, you also going back to just how, because, we don't have cameras here, but the way you lit up when you were talking about, though, how rewarding it is for you. And I mean, obviously your passion's coming through in the way you're talking, but we could see how, moving it is for you. And there's a connection, emotional connection. It's not like you're just investing in the land, but you've also got this connection with all these animals. And then you're actually sharing that with people who come to the farm, which is something that most people wouldn't have an opportunity to experience. So that's just a really cool thing. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's one of the things that's always impressed me, even though I'm allergic, it's like I really would love to, do the goat yoga or do some of those things, but just being there and experiencing it and seeing other people experiencing it. What's some of your favorite parts of when you have people do the goat yoga or come do a farm stay?
So for farm stays, it's just sharing what we have with people. We have a lot of families who come back year after year when they express that, this is something they've never experienced before, and they're happy to meet the animals. And then for yoga, it's when you get somebody who's like really afraid of animals, and by the time they're done, it's like, oh, these guys are so amazing.
Yeah.
So it helps that we spend a lot of time
Never
with
been
them.
in that situation before, so
For me, a
Yeah.
goat is the perfect animal for that. Because,
Yeah.
like if I hadn't been around goats, because I've been to your farm, and the eyes just really do kind of freak me out a little bit. I won't lie. And then, if you're around them and you see how kind of nice they are,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. It's just how they look. I shouldn't judge them.
I'm going to share another story with you. So
Oh,
my
yes.
brother-in-law is freaked out by goats. Randy's brother does
yeah?
not. He's like, yeah. He doesn't like the way they cry, and he doesn't like their eyes.
It's a thing.
It
that's
is.
like the
Just
first
saying.
time I've ever heard that about their eyes.
Yeah,
Look at
I
it.
mean, he's only said it 5 times. I think
Scared of
yeah.
goats? Like, come on, they're just goats. They're cute.
It's a mammal with unnormal, like not normal. Like I feel like most mammals have people eyes, similar to people eyes.
There's another project for him.
Yeah.
Google eyes of the
I'm
of
gonna
the
be,
mammals.
I'm going to be
Yeah.
shocked about it. Like that's some of them are terrifying. Goats specifically.
Terrified from the goat. Yeah, goat terrified. The
two little baby goat eyes.
Yeah.
Their little rectangular
Yeah, the
pupils.
it's just like
Craig's gonna have to come out with Henry, and maybe
I'll still
Nolan.
bring Nolan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, he loves cats, right?
Oh, we have barn cats now.
Nolan is my little cat lady.
Okay.
Yeah. He loves cats.
Yeah.
We got 6 barn cats from a rescue over the fall, and 2 of them are so friendly. The
He
other
might
4 are
try to
feral.
Put it in
so.
the car and bring it home with him, so we'll have to watch him.
She
make
might
sure he picks up the
voluntarily
wrong
jump
one.
in the car.
Oh,
yeah.
So,
So be careful when we leave.
we'll be inspecting your car
Yeah,
for baby
okay.
goats and for cats when you
they'll
leave.
team up.
right.
That's how we got my sister, by the way. I just
Well, he's very mischievous
jumped
too.
in the car.
So
Yep.
he's mischievous. So if a cat comes missing, just ask, because I'm pretty sure it's in the trunk.
And one last question: what's the difference between homesteading and just why isn't it ZiegenVine Farm?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
So we went with ZiegenVine Homestead just because we are in a process of learning how to do all these things, getting back to making bread, making soap, cooking from scratch. It's kind of funny because we see all these advertisements. Hopefully none of them are your sponsors. Like DoorDash. It's like, they don't want you to have food in your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
It's like everything's so getting more and more expensive at the grocery store. Let's just order DoorDash or have something delivered. We live in a rural area. Delivery is really not that much of an option. Mm-hmm. So it's about, getting back to our roots. And so I guess that's why we went with homestead instead of farm. And it's funny because it is a farm.
Right.
We are not a big commercial farm. We're a small homestead.
But you're active. I mean, it's an active thing. Part of human nature is to make things easy and to have to invest less time and effort. You're actually making an intentional move and have made an intentional move to put in time and make an effort to learn skills and learn things and do things. And that's, commendable, I think. And it's not, it's work.
It is work. Yep.
But you're experiencing the difference and how it's changed your life. And we appreciate your chatting with us about that, and I know we were very official and very technical. But
I learned a lot today.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. If you want to learn how to make goat milk soap, I teach classes too.
Do you want me to learn so I don't have to buy any from you, or
you can learn how much of a challenge it is.
Okay, to appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
I appreciate it, and it gives me a gift every holiday. So
yeah, apparently he's got all of them listed. Right.
All right.
I do.
I learned that goat's eyes are not as scary as they're meant to be.
They're not scary.
That's good. I'm glad. He's got nightmares tonight.
Yeah.
He's like the prey animal over here. He's like, I don't know. Well, we appreciate your coming in.
Absolutely.
And just want to tell everyone to stay groovy. Till next time.